Good evening, good afternoon. It's Don Oshman here with HideNet.com. I'm editor-in-chief and publisher of the world's greatest market report, HideNet.com. In Latin America this week, Ronald Goel reports that Brazilian prices are unchanged in the green fresh market. Argentine market is steady. Prices are there. We hear from Argentina. In Brazil, 85 to 90 cents is the asking price CFR, but some people are asking $1. But most sales are in the area of give or take 90 cents, it seems. Business is not terrific, but it's okay. Paraguay TR1 prices are firm. Argentina's slaughter increased in October, and the Brazilian hide export values were down 7.8% in October compared to 2016. CNA wants to end the export tax on wet blue leather to help their shoe industry. Whether this will come about or not, but it would sure make Brazilian product more competitive. In Mexico, the 9th edition of the Fashion Trend and Technological Innovation in León, and there's a report on that. And in Paraguay, cattle stocks fell for the third consecutive year. In Europe, currency markets were $1.166 for the euro and 0.884 for the pound. Cows and young bulls started to go down in price. As Andrea Gualdo reports from Italy, that it's about time. It's time for the European prices to adjust to the rest of the world prices. They've been selling it too high, and now they can't sell, so water seeks its old level, and now they're coming down. Also between Ireland and the UK, on 36 and ups, prices have narrowed the gap. There's an American wet blue going into Italy, which has become the biggest market for American wet blue, has put a downward effect on European hide prices. They have to compete with that into Italian tanners. Prices are lower all over the continent on cows. Bulls are strong, but there's some discounts now granted on certain selections from certain origins. That's all detailed in this week's European report. Switzerland, Italy. Richemont buys a Serapian leather goods company. In Italy, a Chinese company buys a stake in Scaramucceria de Brenta tannery. And in Russia, the first tannery to the Mirator Group is coming on stream. All this and other stories are available in our European report this week. In North America, steers were generally steady. Again, it's about 6 weeks or 7 weeks now. Cows were a little bit soft, but they didn't go pow down. They just went down a little bit. Texas range prices on an FOB basis are between $47.50 and $51. Most of the business is $48.50. Some a little lower, some a little higher. Depends on the producer. Depends on the average. There's a new Thai customs regulation that affects American exports and probably exports from all over the world. So the United States is dealing with that, which is onerous because you've got to put things on the pallets and all this. So all those regulations are in this week's U.S. Week in Review, the American market. ISA Tantec bought a major stake in an Italian tannery this week. There's a story about that. And now JBS expects Realis $2.3 billion to have a negative impact on their third quarter earnings. National Beef, the fourth largest packer in America, is expected to set a record of earnings this year. Export sales were very good on the report that came out Thursday from the previous week. 897,000 combined exports. That's raw and wet blue, which is very, very good. Export shipments were only 618,000, which more or less matched the slaughter, which was around 640. That's the trouble in the American market. There's too many hides sold but not being able to ship yet. But this is a positive step in the right direction. Combined outstanding now is 4.7 million hides. That's the second highest number in a couple of years. So that tells you why the market is not doing better than it is. And sales exceeded slaughter and shipments. Forecast, you got to listen to see what it's going to be. We're right 89% of the time. Get a free trial to U.S. Week in Review, and you'll know a lot about the American market you might not know otherwise. Also, we have a very interesting article in the numbers game showing how the percentages change each time, what's outstanding, what that's meant to the market in previous years. Vera did a very good analysis of that. That's also in this week's U.S. Week in Review. No one person can get all the information to make profit, to make news, to know what's going on. If you just talk to your suppliers and just talk to your customers, that's great. But they all have an agenda to do with you. If you get HideNet market reports, these are neutral reporters who cover the world, the hide work more or less, including our international report, which covers 30 countries. This Week in Leather, which covers everything to do with leather. All is available to you at HideNet.com. HideNet.com. Check out our website. See how HideNet can make you money. Bye. I'll see you next week.